Hello everybody, welcome to the next unboxing of another Razer product. Recently I just opened the Razer Freya haptic seat cushion. I never did an unboxing for the Firefly V2 Pro nor the Siren microphone, but I will try to start doing them. Anyways, this is the Razer Kraken V4 wireless gaming headset. I just got it in today. I was able to try it out, and I believe the price tag was $175. The V4 Pro was also in the running, but for $399, I believe the price. It's a little too steep for the haptic motors in the ear cushions. So today we'll just open up the Kraken V4. Really excited to replace my old janky gaming headset. So hopefully this will do the trick. Alright, so here is the box. It is the Kraken V4. It is Bluetooth, 2.4 gigahertz, USB Type A wired cable. It has a retractable Hyperclear super wideband microphone, so this microphone actually retracts in and out. It also has a 40 millimeter titanium driver, and it does have THX spatial audio. Here's the side of the box, and here's the back. It does have a swivel mechanism, so earphones can swivel. We will check that out to see if they actually can be packed down in a lighter way. It also has 9-zone lighting, or really just RGB lighting. Okay, and it also has 3 modes of connectivity, so it's going to be Bluetooth, it's going to be wireless with the dongle, and it can be wired. So many different ways. Let's say you're playing on a computer and you want to switch it to the PlayStation or Xbox, one button switches up to Bluetooth. Want to walk to another computer, wired, boom, you got another way of connectivity. So here we go. So the box comes out of a sleeve. So let's put the sleeve away. The box says full spectrum immersion, unleashed immersion total, sans limites, for gamers by gamers. And there it is, hashtag go green with Razer. It looks like we have another tab that I have to cut through, so give me a sec. I actually just realized this tab doesn't do anything. The box actually just opens up from here. So here we go. Here's our first look. And there they are. So right off the bat, really pretty headset. I was able to try this on, and of all the headsets, I really just like these cloth headrests and earmuffs or ear pads. They felt better than leather. All right, let's hold that back. In the meantime, let's see what this is all about. So right in the middle here, it looks like we have our little dongle. Out of this tab, we have our USB-A to USB-C cable. And right here, it looks like we have a USB-A to a USB-C female. Again, not sure why that is, but we will take a look. Other than that, the box, looks like that is it. I am not seeing any place for instructions. The box is just empty. Okay, maybe I missed it, but let's take you inside and let us take a look at how to connect the headset to the computer. Actually, before we do that, I did just find the manual. It is right here. So let's pull that out. I think we're gonna get our standard sticker as well. Let's make sure there's nothing inside. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything inside. Here's the manual, Kraken V4. Uh-oh, there's the sticker. Okay, so here's the manual. The sticker did fall. By the way, I do apologize for all the noise out here. Anyways, we have different kind of stickers this time. Awesome. Put that right there. The manual. Let's take a quick peek at it. Of course, we have our message from the CEO. We have the instructions on how to power on the headset and connect it. Looks like it just simply plugs in USB-C to USB-A to any device. What's inside? Headset dongle, and the USB type A to C, and a C adapter as well. And I believe the other pages are just in other languages. Other than this, this is how to use your microphone. Quick note, do not bend your microphone. I'm sorry, bend your microphone to put it in front of your mouth. Don't just stick it out. All right, let's take you back inside and see how to set it all up. Okay, quick update. I just came inside. I plugged in the small USB-C dongle. Remember, it's a USB-C dongle. That will go into the computer. Now that might have been an indication as to why they gave you a USB-A to USB-C female. I believe you can plug in the dongle into here. Luckily, I had a free USB-C port into the computer. Once I did that, Razer Kraken V4 did show up. But you will have to restart your system. This update requires a restart for your device to work properly. Would you like to restart your computer now? And I would. Actually, before we do anything, I would actually like to explain the features of this headset. So, the headset has an adjustable padded headband, which is right here. It has memory foam cushions, which I would say the adjustable band does have memory foam as well. Here are actually two LED backlight powered by Razer Chroma RGB. I am assuming you can get any color in the Synapse controls to display. Now, let's look at the bottom of the headset. So on the left side, you're going to see two buttons. It's going to be a little bit hard to see. And on the right side, you're going to see the mic, USB-C, and three buttons, which we will go over. So starting on the left side here, this first button here is going to be your game chat balance button. Right here is going to be your smart switch button. This is also your 2.4 gigahertz mode, your Bluetooth mode. Okay. Now on the right side, right F, there's a status indicator. So that should be lit up. There's a little tiny button in there. Right here is your retractable mic. In the store, it was actually pretty simple to pull out. Now in the instructions, it does say to put that mic right in front of your mouth when you are talking. Now to push it back, it doesn't require a lot of effort. And you sort of have to put it back exactly in place. Now see, if I had it backwards and tried to put it in, I do feel a little bit of give to try to spin it. And it wants to go back in that direction. The microphone also says it's a hyper clear super wideband mic. Right here is your USB-C port. Right here next to the status indicator is actually going to be just your power button. Right here is going to be your volume mixer or your volume control wheel. And this right here is going to be your mic mute button. And that's all the features of this headset. Okay, so I am back online. I just restarted the computer, took a quick look at the manual, and I forgot to test the headset without turning off the computer. Let's say you just plugged it in for the first time without having Synapse, what would it do? But either way, at the corner of my screen, the Razer Kraken V4 says it's not even on. But I decided to plug it in, so here is the setup. This is the Firefly V2 Pro mouse mat. Loving it, by the way. It actually has a USB-A input, so I just plugged in the USB-A to Type-C cable that the Kraken V4 comes with. So all I'm going to do is just plug it in and see what happens. So there is a status indicator. The sides just went blue. And actually, right back up here, the Kraken V4 just populated. It is 70% and charging. Okay, and we're back. I just opened up YouTube, going to play our favorite Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. And actually, on the right, you can barely see it, but the headset went from 77 to 78. I guess giving you an indication, it does charge fairly quick. It only took me 10 seconds to open up YouTube, and it's already up 1%. So don't know how high it was on 77. So let's take a look. It is in wired mode, so I'm just going to put it on and see how it sounds. Okay, so I just listened to a few seconds there. It is not ear-bleedingly loud. I went all the way up. And it seems pretty doable. So here's the sound all the way up. Alright, so enough of that. We do have the retractable mic here, which I want to test out, but I don't really know how that works, so I will try. And if I do it, awesome. If I don't, awesome. Alright, so let's just try playing something and unplugging the headset. So if I unplug the headset, the Kraken V4 actually just disappeared from our Synapse and is not on. So I'm assuming if I plug it in, our Kraken V4 actually just showed up on our Synapse right here and is actually playing from the headset. So let's unplug it, and let's actually turn on the device by holding the button. It says power on, lights show up, and it goes right into playing the music. It shows 79% right here in the corner and is not charging. So let's say I plug it in. Now it's on. And is playing music. Seems to be quieter than when it was wireless. It seems like it knows what mode you set it last. So let's say I put it down really low and go from wired to wireless. If I unplug it, I assume it's going to go at the last voice setting I had on wireless. So let's try that out. So I'm unplugging the headset now. So there was about 1 second delay, and it just automatically connected to wireless and is playing the music. Other than that, I believe I should test the smart switch. Let's just see what happens if I press it. It says auto equalizer custom game. Oh, this is the I would say your equalizer settings. So I went from custom game music, game music, movie music. Okay, so it's got 4 settings. This button, let's see what happens when I press it. Not functional. This is your volume rocker. It does work. And this is your smart switch. Actually, I'm sorry. This is your mic on, mic off button. Your mute and unmute. So this button is not functional because smart switch, the headset is actually not hooked up to anything else. So maybe I should test that. Give me a second. So let's check our settings to see how the microphone sounds. So I will open up our settings. Give me a second. Okay, so I do have our microphone. Right off the bat, when you pull up the microphone, kind of put it in front of your mouth, you will see a red light. But if I switch that and say mic on, the light actually goes away. So you'll know that you're muted right away. Okay, we are back again. Sorry about that. A lot is going on. I actually did not know that the Razer Kraken V4 would come into 2 different devices as game and chat. It seems like when I switched speaker to chat, it just did not work. I'm not sure what that means, so I'm going to look more into that. But if you switch it to game, you can hear if you're trying to listen to your own microphone. I'm not sure if you could be on the same chat through your microphone and game on your speaker. So not sure, but let's go to our recording. Our microphone, both microphones, the Siren V2 and the Kraken V4 is picking up, and also the Razer Kio, just my camera, is picking up some noise as well. So let's open this up. Let's listen to myself for a little bit and see how it sounds. Okay. Oh, okay. Can I hear myself? Oh, all right. Right off the bat, I can hear myself. I would say it is not as good as this right off the bat, but maybe it's just a tuning thing, or if I have to go a little higher or change anything. But this is really, really good if you're playing for games. I'm not an audiophile, but it's good enough for me. It's way better than what I was already using, and I do recommend the voice. So let's turn myself off, and let's get back into our demo. All right, I'm here on the computer, just realizing I need to do a sound clip or sound bite of how the microphone sounds. I actually am using a Razer Siren V2 Pro right now, which I will do a sound test right after this. Also, after that, I will be doing a sound test for the Razer Kraken V4. So stay tuned. This is a sound test for the Razer V2 Siren Pro. I will do the ABCs just so you can hear the tone. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, TUVWXYZ. Okay, this is the Razer Kraken V4 sound test from the microphone from the headset. I will also do a alphabet test, A through Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. All right, and there you go. Sound test of the Razer Kraken V4 inboard microphone. Okay, to put the headphone into Bluetooth pairing mode and pair up to another device, you're just going to press your button here twice. So 1, 2. It's going to turn blue and blink. And I have my Samsung tablet here, and I'm going to simply click on Razer Kraken V4 Bluetooth. My tablet says pairing, and it's asking me for a pairing request. I'm going to say pair. And the headphones said Bluetooth connected, and you could see right here, it is connected. So I'm going to play a quick video to see if it sounds good. And it is. So let's say I am playing a video here. I cannot hear anything, so what I'm going to try to do is press the smart switch button. All right, it looks like it did work. I had to press the button twice, and the headphone said hyperspeed wireless. Now, while I'm listening to this, I'm going to press the same button twice, and it switched to Bluetooth, so I can listen to the tablet. So let's double click. I can hear this sound without much delay. Let's double click the button again, and it says Bluetooth. And I can hear this tablet. Okay. Last but not least, let's check out the lighting for the headset. Okay. Let's check out the settings in Razer Synapse. We're going to click on the Razer Kraken V4, and here's your EQ settings from Game, Movie, Music, and Custom. You also have your THX spatial audio settings. I'm not sure if I change these options. Does it change anything on stereo? I don't know. So looks like we're going to have to look at that at some point. Over here we have our volume, game chat balance, and any sound profiles that you might have. Up here you also have your enhancements. You could put on Do Not Disturb, which block incoming calls from your mobile device via Bluetooth while gaming in 2.4 gigahertz. By the way, that feature only applies when a headset is simultaneously connected to the wireless dongle and paired with the mobile device, so you actually have to have both going at once. You have your audio enhancement right here, which amplifies quiet sounds such as footsteps and soft dialogues. You have your bass boost and your voice clarity. For the microphone, you could preview your settings and see if it's working for you. You also have your enhancements. Again, this is different than the last settings, but you have your voice normalization lower high and ensures a consistent output levels by reducing sudden loud noises and incoming soft audio. Voice clarity just isolates and increases the volume of the vocal range of your microphone. You have your mic noise cancellation, which is just canceling the noise, enhancing the voice pickup, and voice gate. It can control the threshold of the microphone input. A lower threshold will allow more sound to be registered. On the right, we have our microphone equalizer. You can have mic boost, broadcast, or conference, which we can set that up at another time. We have our mic monitoring side tone. So this is to listen to your microphone directly through your headset without any enhancements. So when you enable it, the microphone will stay active and the device will not enter wireless power saving mode. All right, for our wireless power saving, we could set how many minutes till you want to turn off your headset. The minimum is 15 minutes of inactivity when it's actually running on the battery. And of course you have your demo. And that's pretty cool. There was a sound coming from left to right, and you could hear sound behind you. So it's actually pretty cool. It is working. All right, so let's go back to lighting because we have not played with that yet. So let's get ourselves set up here. All right, let's detract the mic and put the headset down. By the way, we do have a Razer Tartarus, so let's just keep it right here. All right, so brightness right now is 25. It goes from 0 to 100. So this is 0, and I'm going to go up and up and up and up all the way to max. Actually, let's do that again. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. We can also switch off the lighting when the display is turned off or when the computer is idle for a certain amount of minutes. So we could set it to 1 minute or we could set it to 15 minutes. Now the lighting, we actually have quick effects. So we could just do a wheel. So it's spinning around. We can have it breathing. And we could set 2 colors. So we could have green, or we could set, let's say, red. So it will breathe in different colors. So it's going to go green, and then back off, and then it should go red, breathe, and then back off. All right, we also have fire. So it's a combination of red and orange and yellow. We actually have our spectrum cycling as well, so it's going to cycle through all the colors. We also have starlight, and we can have 2 different colors. Let's do blue and let's do green, and it looks like it just sort of twinkles here and there. There's also a duration of short, medium, or long. So short goes really fast, long seems like slower bursts of color. We also have our static color, so let's just leave it at green, and that stays like that as well. We also have our wave, and this is going to go in the direction of the keyboard and sort of sync up with each other. We can also switch the direction to go from right to left. And we also have wheel. So again, the color just will spin in a circle. We also have advanced effects. So we would have to launch Chroma Studio. So, sorry, kind of tough to get this in the right position. Okay. So if we launch Chroma Studio, it's going to open up all the devices, and this is where you really can get into exactly how the colors you want. So let's say it kind of waves on one side, static on another, exact color sequencing. I believe that's how it works from the little bit of testing that I have done. So I suppose it just puts everything in one module. So visualizer, everything just went dark, and so I suppose we could visualize it and get everything perfect. So This is Chroma Studio, where we could see all of our devices and we can have it set and we can have it do sort of what I did earlier and have it making a wave. Either way, I feel like I'm rambling because this is something I don't feel like I'm going to get into, but I just want to show within the video it's there and there's lots of options that you could do. So for lighting, I'll just keep it in quick effects and I'll just have it as a wave. So it will sort of just look like all the other devices. Okay. So that is my general review of the Razer Kraken V4s. I may or may not put a clip into it as to what the mic actually sounds like. I would say the audio is fine. There's nothing bad about it. I really not an audiophile to tell you if it's good or not, but I just needed a wireless headset, and having it sync up with the Razer Synapse app is just really cool. And I do like the quick pairing function, so you double click that button and it just sort of just switches between devices. You don't have to snoop through all your settings, connect to a Bluetooth, connect to a new sound. It gets cumbersome, so to be able to just click twice and move on is pretty nice. Other than that, I really hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I am really happy doing these unboxings, and I am really happy showing off the products because I wish other people can explain things the way I need to hear it. So hopefully I'm able to help somebody out there make the right decision, make the right purchase decision, or maybe they have a question. Please just leave it in the comments. I really like reading every comment. I promise to respond to all of them. So just leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I hope to unbox another product soon. And hopefully y'all can catch me in another video. Thank you. Bye.